Family, today I'm going to take you on a little ride of 6 fragrances that I like. One, I'm really thinking about making it a staple of mine all the time. Where? And then I just have 5 other ones that I want to share. And sometimes I hear things, people bicker about certain things. So I just want to give my take on what they're bickering about. And give my take on some other different stuff than not what usual people talk about. So let's get into the fragrances. These are the 6 fragrances. Kenzo Home EDP, Jubilation 25, Casamarogi 1888, Kajal Warwick, Serge Loton La Principale de Passy. And this is Penhaligon's Alzarain. It wants to come out, but it just, sorry guys. I tried. So, here's what I'm going to say. The Kenzo Home EDP is the truth. This one right here, family, is the truth. It's an aquatic truth. I like it more than Aqua the Geo, than both of them. The black bottle and the white bottle. I just like this one more. To me, it's stronger, lasts longer, projects more, and it costs $45. Honestly, I'm thinking about buying 2 more of those because I want to get another Amarud, and when I make the purchase, it'll be like right under $200, which is where I'm comfortable spending in a month on some fragrances with no issues that I don't really care, because I want to buy some other ones that are more expensive. So I'm like knocking down certain fragrances in the next couple of months. So this one, like I said, this performs. If you like aquatic scents with a leather touch in it, listen, you need this in your life. $45, and it lasts 12 hours on your skin. Can't beat it with a bat, fellas. Can't beat it with a bat. Jubilation 25. I hear people complain about reformulations. Here's what I'm going to say, guys. Don't listen to everybody, because some people buy from who knows where. And that's what you got to put into factor, where they're buying this from. They ain't going to tell you the truth. Half these people are idiots. Trust me, because look at the content creators they really believe in and trust in to idiots. So you don't trust everybody. Don't believe these comments because you don't know what they're saying. I mean, it's bad enough that some fragrance reviewer is going to tell you whatever they're going to tell you without being truthful. But then when you listen to certain comments, you start to believe that nonsense. Don't believe it too much, because you don't know where they purchased it from. Amouage is not a shitty house. That's all I'm going to tell you. And the one thing you could say about Amouage, maybe where they get their performance issues is the atomizer. See, this doesn't shoot a big spray. Like Tom Ford and this are basically almost the same sprayer. So you have to strategically spray your clothes. Like, for example, if you're going to put 2 shirts on, right? The first shirt you're going to put on, spray 1 spray on the back of that shirt, spray 1 spray on the front of that shirt. Now, when you put that shirt on, inside the shirt, spray your chest twice, right? And now the shirt you're going to put on, you're going to put over the first shirt again. But this time, spray your back 2 times. Put the shirt on. Spray each side of your chest of the shirt once and once, right? And then spray your left shoulder and spray your right shoulder. And then spray the left side of your neck and the right side of your neck. And then this is going to project and perform for 10 to 12 hours, no problem. On my skin, I get 8 hours. Like, look, I sprayed this, no lie, like around 1:30, 2 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock at night. And I can still smell it off my arm. And I was testing it with other fragrances that are stronger. And this still was busting through. I could still smell it from a distance the whole 8 hours. So just think about that and make sure you're buying from a reputable place, guys. Don't just buy from anywhere. Make sure where you buy from, they're reputable. Now, these 2 fragrances, why I put them here? For a very interesting reason. So, this is an amber sexy fragrance. Like guys, for the for the winter and fall, these two fragrances is the only time you can wear this. That's why I have it here. It's summer and spring. Don't even reach for these things because they're gonna smell really off-putting to you, off the nozzle. Like, usually people say, "Oh, you can't wear this. Wear what you want." No, these two is not wear what you want or wear when you want. No, this is literally a winter and fall fragrance. Don't wear this in the heat. It does not shine. It's going to actually be off-putting because it's off-putting to me. So 1888 is a sexy amber fragrance, but it is very, very, I wouldn't say animalic, but it just doesn't work in the summer, spring. I made a full review on it. I broke it all down. I can't remember all the notes, but the amber in here is to die for. A sexy amber. Definitely great for date nights, going out, anything of that nature. 1888, fall and winter, you are popping. Now, Warwick, I just bought this. And when I bought it, it was summertime. Well, it was a gift. Because I had all the rest of the silver caps, and I just wanted this one, the last one. And it's very, very animalic. Like the oud in here, it's not fecal in no aspect. The oud and leather make the amber in this fragrance so potent. In the first hour and a half, 2 hours, the amber is extremely, extremely potent. So in the heat, it gets animalic where it's not a smell you want. But in the fall right now that I sprayed it on, and I was testing this one and this one together, and trust me, this one is stronger, right? But this one was right there with it. So don't let people fool you with this, with the jubilation not being a good jubilation, not being a good formulation and stuff. And this one, like I said, the amber is so animalic, so animalic. It's just, so you have to wear it in the fall and winter, and it shines. As this dries down, the amber it takes about 2 hours for this amber really to calm down, and then it gets sweeter and sexier. But this is not like a fragrance where I'm gonna tell you it's sexy as this one. It's not. This is a very manly, dominant fragrance. You understand, guys? So this I will tell you sample unless you like some animalic stuff where it's not fecal. It's just very potent, but not fecal. Oh, and before I step on to the next two, just want to go back to Amouage. They say that this smells like Fragrance de Bois New York Intense. Here's what I would have to say, and I said it on my top 10. The reason why Jubilation didn't make my top 10, Jubilation 25 didn't make my top 10 is because of New York Intense. But not because they smell the same. Because this one gives me everything I need, but it has a lot of juicy berries in it. That's what I get. Tons of juicy berries with everything else. But this is really blended beautifully. Now, the France de Dubois New York Intense, they're similar. They're in the same wheelhouse because they have so many of these notes that I like. But they're not similar notes. It just has a bunch of notes that work together and give me what I need. But I feel that New York Intense smells way different. Like it's a sharper. It has different effects. It's not like this. This is a juicy berry. New York Intense is not a juicy berry to me. Now, does the composition hold similarities? Yes. But not the same fragrance, guys. This is sweet berries, tons of berries, blackberries, all types of berries. Just feel like it's just jammed in here and smells amazing. New York Intense, I got to re-smell it to get the whole sniff, but like I said, it's not like this. It's different. It has different facets. Composition notes, the composition, how it's structured is similar, but the fragrances are different. Let's get into the last two. So, let's get into the Serge Lutens. Now, this one, La Parasepie paracipete, pase, whatever that means. This one reminds me of a semi-sweet dry wine, red wine. So this right here, I love to wear like when I'm going to go to a steakhouse, right? Because they're going to cook, they're going to make all this food, and this fragrance is so strong that it battles the food off your clothes. The semi-sweet dry red wine that this smells like is phenomenal to me. But again, guys, you gotta like dry, a little bit sweet, dry red wine. I know it sounds crazy, but remember, this is a cologne. They're gonna add different elements, so it's gonna be a little bit sweet with a dry note, and it smells just like red wine. It's not too sweet, but it has sweetness in it. And then it has this dryness of the wine. Fabulous fragrance, guys, especially when you like going to eat at steakhouses and go on dates. And you know, when you wear certain colognes, once you go in the restaurant, the food takes over the cologne, you know, like it's going to engulf it. And you're going to smell like cologne and food. Well, this right here, it battles everything. You're going to just smell like this red wine. And then, this is another one that's like this, but not a red wine. And this also is so strong, it'll battle anything. I like to wear this also when I go out to eat at certain restaurants. And this is not like, neither one of these are like panty droppers, like you say, because I don't even believe in that stupid shit. But none of these is like, you know, you're not wearing Naxas, you're not wearing Harrod. They're not on that level of sexiness, but they're very good, right? And the one thing I'm going to tell you guys is once you're with a girl and she likes you, whatever you put on, you know she's going to like it because it's you, right? You are a man. Remember that. You got balls. We'll use them. So the Penhaligon's Alzarine, this is another one I like to wear when I'm going to go to a restaurant and eat, and especially if I'm going to go to like a wine house or something. Oof. And not because there's any wine in here. This smells like a tobacco with a crazy whiskey. Like the whiskey here is like wild whiskey. It's what I can tell you. It's a wild whiskey with a tobacco. And I love it, but it's not for everybody. These two are not for everybody. You can sample it, or if you like what I'm telling you. And this, when you go out to eat, again, in a restaurant, the food is not going to engulf the smell of this. So that's why I like wearing these two when I go to eat at restaurants, because, you know, I'm going to smell like I'm going to smell. And this is very potent. That tobacco note is real. And that whiskey is like, it's like a, you know that saying, a bat running out of hell, like a bat out of hell? It's like a whiskey out of hell. Like just, whoo, holy shit, that's real. And that's what this is, you know? And it lasts long. I'm telling you, this is like on my skin. It's like past 10 hours most of the time, man. So these are all strong fragrances, you know, some more stronger than others, but they're all strong, you know, solid, well-performing fragrances. And remember, people, watch where you buy your stuff at, you know? Watch where you shop at. Make sure it's a reputable source. I shop at Joma Shop, Max Aroma, that place in Canada, Fragrance Buy, you know. Just make sure where you buy, Vemba, another good place. Make sure where you buy is reputable. You see other, you know, reviewers that are good reviewers recommend you these places. So don't just buy anywhere. And if you're going to buy off of eBay, make sure that eBay is backing the person you're buying it from, right? Because they'll do that. Some people who sell you stuff on eBay personally will refund you your money if you don't like what they gave you. So, family, like, subscribe. All newcomers, please subscribe. Man Cologne channel. Praise to the Most High. And family, stay safe out there. The world is getting crazy. One love, and we out.